There used to be end pillars here, but now they're gone. I mined every single one of them, and that is because I need a large amount of obsidian, and this wasn't enough. Just to give an idea of how much obsidian this is 13,329 obsidian. I need about 19,000. Wait, is that true? I need over 16,000. So, I am going to have to respawn the dragon, kill the dragon, and yeah, continue working on the pillars. Yeah. Alright, get all of my crystals. Yay, new obsidian. Nailed it. Okay, well that wasn't brilliant. Oh, crap. I definitely know what I'm doing. Don't worry, I definitely know what I'm doing. Oh. Duty join. Huh. Alright, and we're almost there. There we go. Is that the only piece of... Is that the only experience we're getting? Okay. It was pretty decent. We are finally done with collecting obsidian. This took a long time. This took... well, let me just show you. This, right here, is 10 shulk boxes of obsidian. We have collected 9 out of these 10 shulker boxes. And 1 shulker box came from death. Thank you very much. That saved me a long time. Just to give you somewhat of an idea. 1 shulker, you can mine right about 2,000 obsidian per hour. That is a little over a shulker box. So we spend about 6-7 hours just mining obsidian. It was painful, but we did it. So, why did I get this amount of obsidian? Why am I so crazy? Why did I decide to torture myself to this degree? Well, that is because I collect heads, and I got this trident. This trident has channeling, and for those who don't know what channeling does, whenever there's a thunderstorm and I throw my trident at a creature, it gets smitten. And once a creeper gets smitten, it changes into a charged creeper, and charged creeper give guaranteed head drops, which is great. Now, I want to make this area huge. I have decided that I'm going to fill up an entire map, and to be more specific, this entire map, with 1 layer of obsidian. A map is 128 blocks by 128 blocks, which is 1,600 and something. That's not true. It's 16,000 something. And, well, that's almost 10 shulker boxes. So we're gonna have some left, but most of this is going to end up being 1 giant floor area. And the reason we need obsidian is because charged creepers will blow up everything else. So, it's time to place in over 16,000 blocks of obsidian. And you know what? This would be perfect for third-person time-lapse. Oh, is it that time again? Well, yes it is. It is time-lapse chat time. And this time I'm going to be talking about different types of Minecrafters. Everybody who plays Minecraft is in one of a few categories in Minecraft. You've got the redstoners, you've got the builders, you've got the explorers, the speedrunners. And I've been thinking about it lately, and I decided I don't know what type of Minecrafter I am. Because, well, honestly, I can enjoy building, but I don't consider myself that good at building to be a builder. I can enjoy redstone, but I don't understand the redstone good enough to consider myself a redstoner. Although I do like exploring, I much prefer settling down. So what am I? And something that I later found out is, well, not later found out, something that I then recently had a thought about is I am a command block coder. this is actually, I have made Minecraft adventure maps in the past, which were fairly cool, fairly advanced, and they were pretty cool to make. And that is probably the thing that I am best at. However, that doesn't fit as well, because I really enjoy survival, and you don't do command block stuff in survival. And then there's something else that you could technically work in survival, and that is I make a lot of not resource packs. I do resource packs as in 3D models, which is something I really enjoy doing. And you could do that for survival, but there really is not really a reason to do that. So comment down below. What do you think I am? What type of Minecrafter do you think I am? You don't have to choose any of the options I gave you. Just come up with a new option. If you think that I am a water elevator engineer, comment that. I don't think I am, but I'm really interested in seeing for everybody who's seen my content. What do you think I am as a Minecrafter? Anyways, let's hop back on the server. I don't think my poor brain can handle placing one more block of obsidian, but it is finally done, and it is looking very cool as well. It's quite massive. And if I look on a map, it's just one black square. It's just a giant black square. This will do nicely. So now all we have to do is we have to wait for thunderstorm. And they are quite rare. It is day 20. And day 20 means that we are actually on the final hunt of Block Hunt. It's been fun. It's been 20 days of pure fun. However, this final day is going to be a little bit different. So, I wrote a book. Dear Traveler, as with all good things, Block Hunt will come to an end. We have had 19 amazing hunts, and we are going to end on a banger. Hunt number 20 will start on Saturday, April 16th. It will last not one day, but 1 week. Instead of just hunting one item, you all shall be given a shulker box with a grocery list of hard-to-get items. The hunt will go live at 4 PM EST, 1 hour before the meeting. We have a meeting at 5 PM EST every Saturday. All who want to be there are invited. Final hunt rules. Your items must be delivered in a shulker box before April 23rd, 4 PM EST. You can deliver the box before you get every item, but you will be only granted points for delivered items. Additional rules will follow at launch. A full rulebook will be in the back of the grocery list. All players can still win, except maybe Nuke. Current points are added to the scoreboard. Haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that right after. And PS, please put this book back in the item frame. I am excited. I'm excited to see what people will make of this. Yay. Let's hang up the book in the item frame. Shoo. I feel like he's being attacked by phantoms. It was fun, but I'm wondering who will win. To make a shulker box storage system, we are going to need... we need a lot of dyes. I want to have all of these shulker boxes dyed a certain color. And, well, honestly, we don't have dyes, and we don't really have an easy way to get dyes. So, I'm going to be constructing a flower farm. Now, for this, I need a flower forest, and I don't know where a flower forest is. So that's going to be our first challenge. We are going to be flying around until we find a flower forest. Well, that actually didn't take that long. I found a very cool little flower forest island. And yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of flowers here already, and probably if I harvest all of these, I would probably have enough. But yeah, you know, it's a fun project to work on, so I'm still going to do it. I cleared up a little bit of a space so we can start working on a redstone. Now, I have never in my life made one of these things. I don't know how they work, and honestly, I could just go and look it up. But we're just going to wing it. We're just going to... This is a bad idea. So, what I think this will be is there's going to be... Hold up, let me grab my redstone shulker box. How I suppose this would work is... Oh, I have my dispensers in my inventory. Yay. There would be dispensers. There would be pistons moving the grass around to actually break the blocks. So let's say there's like a line of pistons here. They can push up to... I don't have piston on me right now, but... If this is a piston, it can push blocks up to... it can push up to 12 blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And would be an air block and another piston. And then... I'm wondering how many I should make, but this I think this would do good with a 12 by 12. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I should probably place in dispensers first. This is another thing. I don't know how big of an area dispensers can bone meal. That is something I'm going to... Alright, and with a little bit of testing in a testing world, I think it would be best to have the dispensers be like 3 blocks apart or 3 grass blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3. That would be over here, I think. Nope, it would be over here. I think this is right. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've decided to make it 11 by 11, so there's actually a center block, because otherwise it's going to bother me a lot. And it's probably going to be it's going to be efficient enough for what I want to do with it. So 11 by 11, that means the center block would be this one here and one here. Actually no, here. Go away. Okay, this would work. Then I am going to, well, first let's hook up the redstone. Let's actually hook up the redstone first. That might be smart. And let's make the pistons. Alright, I made 22 pistons, which is enough to shift it back and forth. So if I put it over here, there's going to be a line of pistons over here. And there's going to be a line of pistons over here. There you go. I'm going to remove this tree because it's starting to bother me. I told you to move, you didn't move. I warned him. I warned him. Okay, now the way we're going to power these pistons is we're going to run a line of slabs over them with redstone on top. So, let's see, over here would be line. And of course over here would be a line. Okay, so the way this is going to have to be powered is first one... Okay, well, first the dispensers have to fire, then one side, then dispensers, other side, dispensers, one side, dispensers, other side, dispensers, one side. And that way, it would infinitely create flowers. Of course, it doesn't matter if this fires first. If you turn it on, I think that would make sense even. Okay, I've managed to actually make it fire. This is the most horrible redstone contraption I've ever seen, actually. And I am pretty sure both Death and Splashes will laugh at me for this, but it does work. And originally I was going to transfer it back. So in between that piston and these pistons, it would fire again. However, I have no idea how it would possibly fire all of these. Unless I did it this direction now. But that will also fire this, doesn't it? If I do this. Yeah, okay, so that is not going to work. Yeah, no, that won't work. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to change this into a redstone clock. Okay, I think that would work. I think this would definitely work. So let's turn this off for a second. And let's fill in all of the grass. All of the grass is in place, so it's time to officially fire it up for the first time. And there we go. Why isn't it working? It should produce flowers. Also, can I stand on this without dying? Yes, I can. Okay. This should produce flowers. Why doesn't it produce flowers? It doesn't actually make the grass even. Oh my good. Okay. The reason why it's not working is most likely the fact that I didn't place any of the bone meal in yet. Which is a derp in and of itself, but you know what I just realized? I don't have bone meal. I don't have a way to get bone meal even. I created a farm that is completely based around having a lot of bone meal without having a lot of bone meal. This isn't... Okay. We are going to have to find a way to get bone meal. I feel quite stupid. How big is the chance that there will be a skeleton spawner in this cave? Yeah, okay, there isn't even a cave in this cave. How am I going to get a large amount of bone meal? Oh, hello skeleton. That wouldn't be. Yeah, no, I saw a cave and I got excited. Yeah, there's, I have 3 bone meal to run this farm. I am going to put this bone meal in the farms, see if it works, which it most likely isn't. Well, no, actually, I think it will work. I think it will work, but okay, yeah, that does work. But it runs out of bone meal quite fast. Well, I suppose we now know what we're going to be doing next episode. We're gonna have to get a large amount of bone meal. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that little like button down below. And make sure to subscribe. Because I asked this bee over here, and this bee, he agrees that if you subscribe, you are awesome. Ain't that right, Mr. B? Maybe you don't speak bee, but he said yes. So subscribe.